Hayley de Sola Pinto from Below Deck, and you're watching the Dominic Natty Show.
Do you think that Captain Sandy should have consulted with Captain Lee before firing Camille?
A bit of a tricky one, that. I don't really want to get involved in too much captain talk, if I'm really honest. Like, I think if she had made a decision, I guess, I mean, I have heard him say that he, like, agreed with the decision at the time, so maybe they did have a conversation. I don't know. Like, I'm sure they both trust each other to make the best decision for the boat, for sure. I don't want to get too into that.
They did not film a reunion for season 10, right? People are very upset about that.
I'm upset about that.
Well, I mean, why is this? Do you have any idea why they didn't do a reunion?
I don't know. It would have been a bloody good reunion, though, I tell you that. It would have been really good. Like, definitely one to watch, wouldn't it? A lot of stuff happened in our season, you know, the two girls getting fired, the captain change. I think it would have been a fantastic reunion. Obviously, I was there. That would have been even more great. So, yeah, shame.
I mean, did they message you guys or like say, hey, just so you know, there's no? They just
we were obviously all contacted in good time to let us know, and I think we don't know that kind of stuff. We don't find that out. That's for them to know and for us to wonder.
What are some things you like about Carrie as opposed to the way that Captain Sandy or Lee do things? Do you think he's like the perfect mix of Sandy and Lee?
Yeah, actually, I think you're right there. Yeah, because I'd say that he kind of gets involved a little bit, maybe not as much as Captain Sandy, because she really does like to really, she helps a lot on board. Like, she was always trying to help, which is amazing. Yeah. So many different styles, isn't there, for captains? And I wouldn't say any of them are worse than others. They're just all different. That's it, And yeah, I got on with both, and I think that I would get on with Carrie for sure.
Okay, this is 27. Wancho says, is Captain Lee retiring?
That's what you see in the media, so that's what I assume. But I would say for Captain Lee, never say never. That's what I would say about that. I wouldn't believe everything that I would see, because anything could happen.
You're saying don't finalize anything.
No,
almost.
I mean, because I've just seen things like on Instagram, on Facebook, and you see all these things, and it's like, oh, this is happening, that's happening, and it's like, is it though? I don't really believe anything until it's actually happened.
If you had to date someone from the entire franchise,
Captain Jason,
who would it be?
Captain Jason. Yeah, I mean, my boyfriend wouldn't mind me saying this. He's clearly a very attractive man. Like, he is.
Now, I read that you are currently living with another man that was on Below Deck. Is that correct?
I was in LA with, do you remember the queens on our charter?
Right.
The beauty queens. Do you remember John?
Yes.
Fabulous John. We became very close, actually, after the show. And I love going over to LA. So I said, how about I come over, spend some time with you? And so I went to stay with him. We had a great time. My boyfriend is completely comfortable with me hanging out with John. He just said, because I did actually say to him, do you mind if we shared a bed? He was like, no, I really don't care. So yeah, that was really cool. Joss is pretty laid back.
Okay, so you shared a bed with...
I shared a bed. I've shared beds with loads of gay men.
So you never want children? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think so. My boyfriend doesn't want them, which doesn't make it too easy for me when he's that, like, definite that he doesn't want kids.
Have you ever gotten pregnant and you had to take care of it?
Well, that's another story.
Is that another story?
Yeah, I have actually. I have when I was 21, but that didn't happen. So yeah, unfortunately.
21, you got pregnant and you gave that one back to God. You did?
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sucked. But it is what it is.